I wanted to be a first responder because of my interactions as a young teenager in Mesa. I saw a Mesa fire crew doing fill the boot, and just walking by them, they seemed bigger than life. My dad was a police officer for 37 years. My papa was a Boston firefighter. I think I was kind of destined for it. What you learn over the years is really helping people. I think I told you our fire trucks are nothing more than toolboxes to fix problems for others. We don't want people to suffer tragedy, but if it's going to happen, I'd rather it happen when I'm at work. Give me the opportunity to give back and help fix their problem. You got to be willing to help pick up a 75-year-old man, get him back up on his feet and make him feel proud of the life he lived. And then you got to want to go into a burning structure more than anybody else on the planet. And that's the two bookends of what we do. Everything else that people call 911 for just falls right in between that. It's helped me define what leadership is, helped me define what followership is. It's taught me to appreciate what I have.
Jim was actually the very first person that I saw or met from Mesa Fire Department when I went to actually go take my test. So I'm standing there with 1,500 other kids all trying to get 12 jobs, and I saw a guy that had a presence, loud, engaged, enthusiastic, excited about the job. I decided that was what I thought a firefighter should look like, and it kind of set me off on a pretty cool path. Jim was one of my training officers in the academy, and it was neat having the first guy I saw that made me happy with my career choice. It was one of the guys that was going to teach me from the very beginning before I really knew anything. So I'm lucky that I got to meet Jim and still know Jim. So
Jim has taught me a lot, kind of like what Kyle had said. Kyle and I went through the same academy, so my first interaction with Jim was very early on. So learning a lot from Jim is easy. You give a lot of respect to people who have done the job before you, for sure, but especially when they know what they're doing. You know, and I know Kyle spoke about good leaders. He's an easy guy to follow. Jim can hold a room. He holds court very well. Not because he's being a wordsmith by any means, but we want to hear what he has to say. He brings a lot of value to the department.
What Jim has taught me is when we start in this career, we call it a brotherhood, sisterhood, and he is definitely the embodiment of that. This is a brotherhood, we are a family, and he's definitely taught me to look out for everybody and love and care for them just like I would anybody else in my family.
Just knowing how much he gives back to the community, and he gives so much to his buddies and everyone that he works with. He teaches all the time, and he just loves everything about being a firefighter. I know these guys love him like more than anything, and just knowing that he has their support is pretty great.
In the fire service, everything we do happens right now. When you bring that home and you expect immediate response to everything you ask of them, sometimes it doesn't happen, and they get to remind me that they're not firefighters. I've only been on for 22 years, but you could figure roughly 7.5 years I've been away from home. There's not enough vacation hours in the day, right, to tolerate us all to be off for everything that comes up in our personal life.